We had all taken a CPR class, and we did all, how to use an AED machine, how to properly provide CPR, and so on and so forth. It was about 4:30. We started working out. Lee, Miriam, Darren, and I, we were in the small conference room where we have a heavy bag, and we were all hitting the heavy bag, doing about a minute to a minute and a half each, and then rotating through. And we finished up about 5:15, 5:30. I sent a text to my wife saying, "Hey, I finished my workout, I'm dying." And I was kidding, and then got up to use the restroom, and that's the last thing I remember.
It's a huge event. He had a blockage in what we call the widowmaker lesion, so it's a very front wall artery. It's called the LAD, and that artery oftentimes does exactly what it did to him, leads to a sudden cardiac death event because of a fatal arrhythmia.
Literally, they heard me fall, and they started doing what they had to do. Lee again went running for the AED machine. Jesse and Miriam started the CPR. They had to, because I actually had fallen in between the toilet and the wall, so they had to get me out, get me, where I could do stuff. I was fighting them, trying to tell them just leave me alone, everything will be fine, but it wasn't fine.
The fact that he was getting CPR and still perfusing his brain, and they shocked him a few times to get his normal rhythm back. I'm sure if that company with those people weren't there doing that work, even if we brought his heart back, his brain probably would not have come back in a normal fashion.
No one wants to be in a hospital, but thank God all those people are there, because they really did a fantastic job. Everyone, from the person that came in to almost hourly, it seemed like, take a chest x-ray, or take my blood pressure, or just sit me up or put me down, or get the food. Everyone, I have never seen a staff in anything I've ever dealt with that are more professional, friendly, care about you, want the very best for you, and they do their job perfectly every time. And then it was also great to hear that Dr. Zadar went down to the waiting room and told them, today was this man's day to die, and you all prevented that. So
I was very impressed by the level of effort that this company put in their coworkers, and really they were the ones who kept him alive and perfused his brain enough for him, to make it.
They're really good friends. And to know that somebody cares enough about you to save your life, and they would do it just because that's the way they are, that's pretty special.